deadline for it, September 28th. You guys should join our team. All of the proceeds, when you register to be on our team, go back to the Art Center. We win prizes. It is located at the Leaf Peepers Festival in Davis, West Virginia. So you guys should join our team. If you need help doing that, find me after this event. We have cookies in the back made by Katie McLean and Bird's House of Donuts. So make sure you guys grab a cookie. Check out our art classes on the website. They are online. If you have any questions about that, stop in the office. Rachel or I will help. Rachel is our new staff member here. She is our marketing specialist and public relations. So she is in the back at the table. She just waved at everybody. She is wonderful. Today, I'm also going to give a big shout out to Kevin. He is up in the balcony. You guys probably don't see him a whole lot, but he comes in and he records this for everybody. We appreciate him being here. And then this goes on the air. Today we have Chet Lowther. He comes in from Charleston, West Virginia to play, singer-songwriter. And I will let him give a little info about himself as he goes, but let's give him a big welcome.
Thank you. Well, it's always a pleasure to play at this lovely venue. Thank the Art Center for having me back. I'm going to be playing some songs that I've written for you, mostly. Maybe a few I wish I'd written. Maybe a few I wish I hadn't written. But definitely a few I wish I hadn't had to write. How's the volume out there? I'm not blasting you guys at the time. I'm the only sound man today. This first song is called Red Skies. It came from the old, there's an old saying about red skies at night. Sailors delight, red skies in the morning, sailors take warning. And, I ride a lot when I'm riding my motorcycle. I was riding out to Colorado a few years ago. I've been riding in the rain all day. I got really soaked. I got into St. Louis or just east of St. Louis, and I saw this beautiful red sky. I thought, oh, I'm going to have a nice, easy day of riding tomorrow. When I thought of that old saying, and then the next day I got soaked. Even worse. Then I was playing the song one night, and somebody told me, he said, that saying only holds true on the ocean, not on the land. So I found that out the hard way. Red skies at night, bring blue skies in the morning. It could be a storm headed your way. I thought the weather, the storm, couldn't quite do. Maybe she always knew it, couldn't bring herself to say. Maybe she really thought 'Cause those red skies at night don't mean blue skies in the morning. It could be a storm headed your way. Wise men become fools and think they're all knowing. Fools become wise, they learn the hard way. So Captain, oh Captain, don't go down with that ship. Take the life raft and live to sail a new day. For there's no shame in living, you hurt no one good. There's no honor in dying, there's no one to save. Conmen and cowards seem to talk loudest. They boast and they brag to convince you they're brave. Bravest people I've known, they never have much to say. They just do what needs doing, then go on their way. So if you see those red skies, take in their beauty, but don't let them convince you that you got it made. Wise men become fools, they think they're all knowing. Fools become wise, they learn the hard way. Wise men become fools, they think they're all knowing. Fools become wise, they learn the hard way. Just take it from a fool who's learned the hard way. Keeps dropping down. This song started out as a love song, kind of headed for the dogs. So I'm not sure if it's a love song that went to the dogs or it's a love song to dogs. Somewhere in between, I guess. And I thought about that I thought about the fact that, you know, as men, sometimes you get compared unfavorably to dogs. It's never happened to me, of course, or any fine gentleman out there, I'm sure, but I've heard it before. And I thought, you know, what's more loving and loyal and gentle than a dog? So kind of inspired this song. Every now and then, someone turns your head and makes you jump around. Like there's fleas in your bed and I'll follow you home. I would be your best friend if you just call my name every now and then. You've been walking on air, I've been walking on all fours. Tired of chasing my tail, but I love to chase yours. So grow me a bone, bring me out of the cold, 'cause underneath this shag every now and then someone turns your head and makes you jump around like there's fleas in your bed, and I'll follow you home. I would be your best friend if you just call my name every now and then. I would follow you home. I would be your best friend if you just call my name every now and then. Thank you. Well, this next song is a public service announcement. Not to fly United Airlines. I've flown up to Alaska the last, I guess, 4 or 5 summers to play music. And last summer I decided to, I was tired of lugging my guitar through the airports. So I bought this really heavy duty flight case. Thinking I'll just check it. So I bought this really major case, and it's military grade, waterproof, locks, wheels, everything. And my sister saw this case and she's like, "We could bury you in it." So I thought there was no way they could break it, and I was wrong. They broke it, and then they didn't want to fix it. Take care of it. So this is one I wish I hadn't had to write, but I had to. I was traveling to Alaska to play an annual show. Flying sucks so bad these days, I almost didn't go. For they stuff you in those big birds, tighter than sardines, feed you tiny bags of pretzels. It's enough to make you mean. But I decided to go anyway. It's a beautiful place. So I bought myself a flight case made by SKB. It was vacuum sealed with locks and wheels, a real monstrosity. And I packed up my guitar and decided that I'd check it. 'Cause in that rolling fortress, there was no way they could wreck it. But I was wrong. What the heck? They busted up the back and put a crack right down the neck. I don't know how they done it, it's still a mystery, but I think they might have dropped it 20,000 feet. So if you're going nowhere special, traveling with the stars, please don't fly United, 'cause United broke my guitar. Once there was a guy named Dave who had a similar plight. United busted Dave's guitar and then would not make it right. So Dave wrote a song about it, but United didn't care. Till that song went viral, then he got somewhere. Well, Dave, I'm glad you got your money and became a YouTube star. But I hate to break it to you, they're still breaking guitars. I like playing in Alaska, I might go again next year. But I'm leaving my guitar behind out of mortal fear. I think I'll take my banjo, I can't play it, but I'll fake it. So you folks can write love letters to the airlines when they break it. Yeah, they're breaking guitars still. They probably always will. They say it's all my fault, though I put it in a vault. You know I flew United. Now my guitar's divided. If you're going nowhere special, traveling with the stars, please don't fly United, 'cause United broke my guitar. It's all true except taking the banjo part. I did not do that because I wanted to be invited back. Well, they broke it on the way back. They made it up all right, but on the way back they broke it. Well, I bought a little carbon fiber guitar that is almost indestructible. and I'll probably take that one. Actually, I might just buy the second one and ship it up there, because I go up with 2 or 3 different musicians. Let's just buy one of these and ship it to Alaska and leave it there. Because they're not very expensive either. And it's like, we don't want to have to lug it through the airport and all that stuff. Well, this song was written kind of about the bubble that we all find ourselves in, no matter what your political persuasions might be. I grew up in a little place called Ireland, West Virginia, which is, less than an hour away from here. And we got one channel, 2 on a good day. We had a big antenna on the hill. I lived on a farm, and we got CBS. So every night we were watching Walter Cronkite, and then later Dan Rather, and it was, he just got on there and read the news, and you had no idea what his beliefs were, or what either one of their political persuasions were. And now it's like it doesn't matter what you believe. You can find a news source that will reinforce that. So this is called The Anchor. Tells us what to think, what movies to hate, what beers not to drink. Everything's evil if that ain't on our team. It's all black and white, no in between. They poison the air, we poison the well. These days it's getting so hard to tell truth from the lie, myth from the fact. That ship is sailed, ain't coming back. 'Cause we've lost the anchor. We got news to the left, news to the right, no resolution anywhere in sight. It might be news shore. Yeah, they poison the airway, poison the well. These days it's getting so hard to tell truth from the lie, myth from the fact. That ship sailed, ain't coming back. 'Cause we've lost the anchor. We've lost the anchor. Sat down at the bar, had a lot to say. About life and love, one that got away. Spent 3 beers with men, the lost love of his life. Paid up his tab, went home to his wife. Maybe the love of your life just comes along at the right time. Helps you find your feet, throws out a lifeline. Wants to share where you'll go, doesn't care where you've been. Becomes your best friend. Get you loving in your life again. Heard songs and read poems written about it. Heard tales of the ones who couldn't go on without it. Maybe it was his words, just a hard night to drink. Mostly it was you, got me thinking. Maybe the love of your life just comes along at the right time. Helps you find your feet, throws out a lifeline. Wants to share where you'll go, doesn't care where you've been. Becomes your best friend. Get you loving your life again. I can hear the morning fall, rolling up from the river. Chill in the air, just enough to make it shiver. And the sun wants enough to make everything seem new. That's the way I feel when I think of you. For you came along just at the right time. Help me find my feet, threw out a lifeline. I don't know what this just on a radio show, and I actually got leaked. So, which made it sound a lot worse than what it is. So, I was actually kind of surprised when I listened to it. You know, listen to the playback. It's like, they leaked me. This is a song about a gardener gnome who's going rogue, and it's a true story that I made up. Got a gnome home, he's worthless as can be. He just stands there in my garden, staring back at me with his goofy turned up shoes and that pointed little hat, his hand on his round belly like he's proud of all of that. When I go to bed at night, he calls up his farm of friends and they eat all my tomatoes, though I'm getting sick of him. He ain't never pulled a weed, he ain't never plowed a road. He just stands there like a rake, staring at my hole, grinning all the while like a cat who ate a bird. I know he is a liar, though he never says a word. But his pointed ears perk up when those birds they start their squawk. He knows what they're saying about me, but that bastard isn't talking. He's been incommunicado on the lam and on the run, hiding in my jalapenos. Shame know what he's done, or maybe an informant working for the FBI. I'm not worried much about it, 'cause I'm just a boring guy. That's where they lead me now. Some find inspiration in the most exotic places, from the mountains of Nepal to the Wild West open spaces. Sometimes you can find it right in your own backyard, but a fat perverted gnome wasn't on my bingo card. But Elvis is alive, and I think he might record it. My asking price is high, but I'm sure he can't afford it. He's been incommunicado on the lam, on the run, in a Bangladesh casino, singing just for fun, or maybe an informant working for the FBI. I'm not worried much about it, 'cause I'm just a boring guy. You might think this song is silly, and you know I can't deny it. But if I swear it's true, then my pillow guy might bite and make us rich and famous out on the talk show circuit. I'm kind of camera shy, but that gnome knows how to work. Who'd have thought such fame and fortune would have started with a poem? I'd like to thank Elvis, my producers, and that stupid garden gnome. Thank you. Well, this is a song about a pair of boots. On that same trip out to Colorado, first of all, I had these my dad and I shared a love for motorcycles. And we also shared the same boot size. When he passed away, I inherited a couple of his bikes, but I also inherited these really comfortable old BMW motorcycle boots. They looked terrible, but they were really comfortable. And my brother-in-law was like, I'm gonna throw those things. I'm gonna burn those things. And it's like, nah. And but I was on that went to put my boots on, and the whole sole had completely flown off somewhere on the trip. I hadn't noticed it, but I was walking crooked for the rest of the trip until I could get to Denver and found a place to buy a new pair of boots. But I strapped those on the back and carried them back. They're still in his garage, my brother-in-law's garage. It's called the Old Man's Boots. Well, the old man's boots finally bit the dust. They were boots that you could count on, boots that you could trust, get you where you're going, in comfort if not style. Yeah, the old man's boots, they've traveled many miles. Worn and scuffed on the outside, soft and dry within. They fit just like a glove. They were an old and trusted friend. There was holes in both the soles and the leather faded gray, but I couldn't bring myself to throw those boots away. They were the old man's boots, Italian leather. The old man's boots just don't make them any better. They were trusted, tried and true, just like the men I knew. The old man's boots. John said he was gonna burn, but we both knew we'd never do it, 'cause there was soul in that old leather. John and I both knew it. I had new boots in the closet, but every time I ride, I wear the old man's boots with my jeans stuck down inside. The old man's boots, Italian leather. The old man's boots just don't make them any better. They were trusted, tried and true, just like the men I knew. The old man's boots. I was riding out to Colorado when the boots met their demise. The soul flew off in Kansas from the bike he used to ride. I'd like to think that soul was somewhere flying through the air. I bought new boots out in Denver, but they never will compare. Well, it's been a dozen years now since the old man passed away. Still riding that old Beamer, and I miss him every day. Like to think he still rides with me, grinning ear to ear. Every time I twist the throttle, and every time I grab a gear. In the old man's boots, now we pay our homage to the old man's boots. On a shelf in John's garage, trusted, tried and true, just like the men I knew. The old man's boots. They were trusted, tried and true, just like the men I knew. The old man's boots. Thank you. Well, this song was the first song I wrote with banjo. But luckily for you all, I don't have my banjo here today. My sister likes to give me grief about it. I torture her with it. She's, oh, no banjo. Had a big old dog, slept all the time, shit everywhere, shake his head and slime you. Big pups drove when I'm feeling pale, 'cause the world's gone mean. She puts a little color back into my cheeks. Sometimes silence is the only language that we need to speak. Some say an eye for an eye, tit for tat, claw your way to the top. Don't want none of that, 'cause when the race is run, it's all said and done. The only thing that matters is unconditional love. Unconditional love. You know my sister is a saint. I've always been far from something that I can do. Well, there's a chance that I've done it, but she's always been there when the times got tough, sending me a lesson in unconditional love. If you're feeling stuck, reach the plateau, so you gotta keep climbing. Don't know which way to go. Stop for a minute, take it all in. If you're happy where you are, then you know you reached the summit, my friend. Some say an eye for an eye, tit for tat, claw your way to the top. Don't want none of that, 'cause when the race is run, it's all said and done. The only thing that matters is unconditional love. Unconditional love. Thank you. Should have turned that off. Oh, Susan, if I'd only known how long I've been, baby, I've grown into the man that you deserve, and not just the one you want. If I'd been born in the same, then I wouldn't feel so haunted. 'Cause you were the one that got away, first and foremost admitted. What am I to say if I had a penny for each mistake I made? And every time that I stood still, my pockets would be bursting with $100 bills. And I'm sorry that I blamed, but I couldn't see myself. I was picking up the pieces before I even knew I fell. And some were scattered with the wind, some were missing from the start. Susan loves carried the piece of my heart. Well, I suffered from afar after all so many years. And those walls that I built up, they couldn't hold back the tears, and they came rolling like a stream. When the winter snow melts, flooded me with feelings I thought I no longer felt. Don't shed a tear for me, Suzanne. Maybe it's a part of some master plan. This is Daryl Scott's song, definitely. Wish I'd written some of his tunes. In the deep dark hills, Eastern Kentucky, that's a place where I trace my bloodline. And it's there I read on a hillside gravestone, you'll never leave Harlan alive. Well, my granddad came over the Cumberland Mountain, where he took till he helped be his bride. Won't you walk with me out of the mouth of this hollow? We'll never leave Harlan alive. No one ever knew there was cold up in that mountain till the man from the northeast arrived, waving $100 bills, saying I'll pay for your medals, but he never left Harlan alive. Where the sun comes up about 10 in the morning and the sun goes down about 3 every day, and you fill your cup, whatever bitter brew you're drinking, and you spend your life just thinking about how to get away. Grandpa sold out cheap and we moved out west of Pine to the land where big Richland River wine, that they danced in a jig and they laughed and sang a new song. We said we'll never leave Harlan alive. But the times got hard and tobacco wasn't selling, so old granddad knew what he'd do to survive. Went and dug for Harlan coal, sent the money back to Granny, but he never left Harlan alive. When the sun comes up about 10 in the morning and the sun goes down about 3 every day, and you fill your cup, whatever bitter brew you're drinking, and you spend your life digging coal from the bottom of your grave. In the deep dark hills, Eastern Kentucky, that's the place where I trace my bloodline. And it's there I read on a hillside gravestone, you'll never leave Harlan alive. Well, songs come from strange places. This one came from watching an old Gunsmoke episode. You know, that's my mom's favorite, one of her favorite shows. She watches all these old westerns. On this particular episode, a young cowhand had just gotten beat up pretty bad in the Long Branch Saloon for talking to one of Miss Kitty's saloon girls. And as they were carrying him out into the street, Miss Kitty turned to Matt and she said, "He'll be back, Matt. He'll figure it's worth another beating." And I thought, we've all been there, Miss Kitty. So it's kind of a testament to the wisdom of Miss Kitty, or the lack thereof of the male species. Well, if history bears repeat, my heart's in for another beat. Just one look from you, I'll be turning on a dime. It's this crow that I keep eating, it's all about the tears I'm crying. I keep saying that I'm leaving, I hope both know I'm lying. You were trouble since I met you, I've been trying to forget you ever since the day you caught my eye. You're underneath my skin, just like a bad tattoo, but there ain't no laser strong enough to scrub the likes of you. I guess history bears repeat, my heart's in for another beat. Just one look from you, I'll be turning on a dime. This crow that I keep eating, it's all about the tears I'm crying. I keep saying that I'm leaving, I hope both know I'm lying. You were sweeter than the flowers, but that's long ago and sour. Like the fool I'm running back for more. But these sore eyes, your sight, and I know that it's not right. I keep running from the light towards the darkness of your door. And if history bears repeat, my heart's in for another beat. Just one look from you, I'll be turning on a dime. This crow that I keep eating, it's all about the tears I'm crying. I keep saying that I'm leaving, I hope we both know I'm lying. I keep saying that I'm leaving, I hope we both know I'm lying. Been through storms, but it's still standing. Just a little worse for wear. Lovers around it have crumbled and fallen. Somehow still standing there. Paint is cracked and faded, moss grows on the stone. Step inside and you might find you found yourself a home. You can take this old heart, tear it all down, build it up stone by stone, back up from the ground. Just Just a little time and patience, it could be as good as new. Either way, the key belongs to you. I know it's not much to look at. The foundation is still strong. Take a second glance, give it half a chance. Might be what you look for all along. We can take this old heart, tear it all down, build it up stone by stone, back up from the ground. Just a little time and patience, and it could be as good as new. Either way, the key belongs to you. I know it might seem outdated in need of repair, but you could have it for a song. Baby, all it's needed is just someone who cares. It's been empty far too long, and she can take this soul heart, tear it all down, build it up stone by stone, back up from the ground. Just a little time and patience, and it could be as good as new. Either way, the key belongs to you. Either way, the key belongs to you. Thank you. Time for a couple more songs. Now for something completely different. Is anyone afraid of clowns in here? Anyone afraid of clowns? This song's about a clown. Some clowns are scary, some are funny. This one's a bit better. Any resemblance to actual clowns is purely intentional. Clown looks funny, but he's not trying. He's got hair that's death-defying. He opens his mouth, no, he's lying. But it's time for the clown to go down. He's got dollars, but he ain't got sense. But he revels in his ignorance. Still the circus always comes to his defense. So it's time for those clowns to go down. Tiny hands, great big shoes, walking around and saying things that just ain't true. He gets caught red-handed, blames it on fake news. Now it's time for the clown to go down. Clown's a grifter, clown's a thief. He says and does things beyond belief, but there ain't no cure for his disease. So it's time for those clowns to go down. He cries foul, but he's the sound, and it's time for the clown to go down. Tiny hands, great big shoes, walking around and saying things that just ain't true. He gets caught red-handed, blames it on fake news. Now it's time for the clown to go down. Yes, it's time for the clown to go down. Thanks for coming out. Got time to do one more song, and I appreciate you having me. This song was written in a fit of insomnia one night. It's called Icarus is Weary. It's, if you know the story of Icarus, he fashioned wings out of wax and tried to fly to the sun, too close to the sun. Didn't end well. It's 4 in the morning, and I'm out this bone dry. I dreamed that I could fly, guess I got too high. I'm falling back to earth in my mortal condition, waiting for my life plans to finally reach fruition. Thought I'd touch the sun, but I couldn't get it right. I couldn't get it right. No, I couldn't get it right. I made these wings of wax, but they wouldn't take the flight. I just wanna get some sleep tonight. Sometimes I tell myself that I'm doing fine. Then you cross my mind. Then you cross my mind. I know you dodged a bullet the day you said goodbye, and I can't pretend that I don't know why. Thought I could touch the sun, but I couldn't get it right. No matter how I tried, I just couldn't get it right. I made these wings of wax, but they wouldn't take the flight. I just wanna get some sleep tonight. I couldn't leave these city limits, or the limits of this city. I know the limits in my mind, the limits in my mind. I can search the whole world over for another girl that's pretty, but I know I'll never find another one so kind. Thought we could touch the sun, but I couldn't get it right. Couldn't get it right. I just couldn't get it right. I made these wings of wax, but they wouldn't take the flight. Just wanna get some sleep tonight. I just wanna get some sleep tonight. 'Cause it's 4 in the morning, and my mouth is bone dry. I dreamed that I could fly, guess I got too high. Thanks a lot, folks.